Hello students, now in this session I will explain question number 8, 9, 10 of exercise 7.4 and also I will explain sum number 1 of exercise 7.5. Now let's start with question number 8 of exercise 7.4. Now let me read out the question. Ila read 25 pages of a book containing 100 pages. That means there is a book which is having how many pages? 100 pages. So this is the first line we have to write, total number of pages. So we write total number of pages. Okay, so total number of pages in a book is what? 100. And how many pages Ila read? So we'll write Ila read how many pages? 25 pages. Fine. Now there is another girl Lalita. Now Lalita read how much? 2 by 5 of the whole book. So therefore Lalita read, that is what? 2 by 5, isn't it? So 2 by 5 of whole book. Okay, now same book. Okay, so 2 by 5 of a whole book. So how many pages are there in this book? That is 100. So we'll write 2 by 5 of 100 pages, isn't it? Because the book is having 100 pages. So now we'll see what is 2 by 5 of 100 pages. So 2 by 5 into 100 pages. Okay. So now we'll reduce it. 5 ones are 5 20s are. Okay. So 2 into 20 is what? 2 into 20 would be 40 pages. Okay, so now Ila read 25 pages of the book and Lalita read 40 pages of the same book. Fine. So who has read less? So we'll write therefore Ila read less pages than Ila read less pages than Lalita. Okay. Now this is the solution of question number 8. Now let's move on to question number 9. In question number 9, it is said Rafiq exercised for 3 by 6 of an hour while Rohit exercised 3 by 4 of an hour. Then who exercised for a longer time? So individually we have to check first. So Rafiq exercised equals to what? 3 by 6 of an hour. 3 by 6 of an hour. So now we'll convert this hour into the minute form, and as we know that 1 hour equals to how many minutes? 60 minutes. So in place of an hour we'll write 60 minutes. Okay, so 3 by 6 into 60 minutes. So let us reduce this, isn't it? 60, it can be easily reduced. 6 ones are 6, 6 tens are 60. So that would be 3 into 10, 30 minutes. Okay, so that means Rafiq exercised for 30 minutes. Now let's check how long Rohit has exercised. Rohit exercised, that is what? 3 upon 4 of an hour, isn't it? So what we'll do? In place of an hour, we'll write 60 minutes. So we'll write directly this time. 60 minutes. Now we'll again reduce 60 by 4. So when you divide 60 by 4, you get 15. You get 15 students. Okay. So now multiply 3 and 15, you will get 45 minutes. Now who exercised for a longer period of time? Obviously Rohit, isn't it? So therefore we'll write, therefore Rohit exercised for a longer time than Rafiq. Okay, so this is the solution of question number 9. Now let's move on to question number 10. In question number 10, we have, in a class A of 25 students, 20 passed with 60% or more marks. So and there is another section is there, class B. So let us divide it. Okay, that is class A and class B. Okay, now we draw a line like this. So this is class A and this is class B. Now, how many students are there in class A? What is written? 25 students. So we'll write total number of students. Total number of students equals to 25. Okay, in class A there are total number of 25 students. And students passed in first class, in class A, students passed in first class or with first class, that is 20 students. 20 students passed with first class marks. Now we have to find the fraction then. Hence, fraction is equals to what? Out of 25, 20 student has passed with first class marks. Now let us reduce the following fraction. It will be reduced by 5. So 5 fours are 5 fives. So your required fraction is what? 4 upon 5. Now let's see what is there in class B. So in class B, total number of students is equals to how much? It is 30 students are there. And students passed in first class marks. Students passed in first class marks. That is 24. So again we have to find the fraction. Hence, fraction would be what? Fraction would be out of 30 students, 24 students has passed with first class marks. Okay, so now what we have to do? We have to reduce it. So we will reduce this to number with 6. 6 fours are, 6 fives are, isn't it? So your required fraction is what? 4 by 5. So as you see, both the classes are having the same fraction, or you can say equal fraction. So, so we'll write therefore an equal fraction. Okay, an equal fraction of students passed in first class marks, passed in first class marks in both the classes. In both the classes. Okay, so this is how you will conclude question number 10. Now let's move on to the next exercise, that is exercise 7.5, and we'll do only two sums from question number 1. So this is question number 1, A and B of exercise 7.5. So there are some figures are given. So here you see you have to give an appropriate sign, that is either minus or plus. So you have to understand what is happening out here. So you see the first rectangle is divided into 5 equal parts, and out of 5 only 1 is shaded. In the second rectangle it is again divided into 5 equal parts, but this time it is here we see that 2 parts are shaded. And finally that is equals to another rectangle is given, which is again divided into 5 equal parts. Here 3 parts are shaded. So what is happening actually? So if you combine this 2 parts and see that the result is 3 parts are shaded. So if I have to write it in the fractional form, students, so how many parts are there? Total part is 5, isn't it? So total part is 5, and out of 5 how many is shaded? That is 1. Let us give some 1 box here. What about the second rectangle? The second rectangle, how many total parts are there? 5. And out of 5 how many are shaded? 2. Now we'll give equals to sign. Now we'll try to write the fractional form of this one. So how many parts are there? Total part is 5, and how many are shaded? 3. Now you see what is really happening. So you see all the fractions are having the same denominators. So if you see, if you add this 1 plus 2, you will get 3. So what we are doing? We are adding, isn't it? If you combine these two and you see observe this one, so in this case what we are doing? We are adding, isn't it? We are adding. So that is 1 plus 2 is 3. So what we have to write here? We have to put a sign. We have to put a plus sign here. Okay, 1 plus 2, that is equals to 3. Now same way you have to do sum number B also. So see, there circles are given. Excuse me. Each circle is divided into 5 equal parts. Now observe the first one. You see all the parts are shaded. That is, how many parts are there? 5. So out of 5 all the parts are shaded. Fine. Now out of 5 only 3 are shaded. And what is the result showing? 5 out of 2. So this time you see it is decreasing. The previous one was increasing. 1 plus 2, 3. Increasing. But this time 5, 3, 2. Fine. So that is decreasing. That means 5 minus 3 is 2. That means what we are doing? Minus. Isn't it? So we are doing minus here. Just a minute, students. Okay. So which sign we will put it here? We will put minus. It is as easy as this. Okay. I hope you can easily do sum number C. So you will practice at home. Okay. So that's it for today's session. God bless you. Take care and stay blessed.